Okay, so this is going to be a Moonwarp second tutorial. I made the first one was the front swamp tutorial, and this was probably a little over a week ago that I made that. But there have been some new discoveries recently because this SRM glitch is insane and is super busted. And so there was a warp that was discovered in the Deku Palace, and it is faster and easier. So I'm not sure how relevant the tutorial I made before was because it is a bit longer of a setup, but if there's any routes that goes like in the front of the swamp, then it could maybe be useful. But anyway, let's get down to business here. Okay, so where is my... Here it is. Okay, so basically what you want to do is you want to... I'm not sure if this works from just entering the very front of Palace, but I know for sure it works if you get caught by a guard. So we're going to get caught. It doesn't matter what guard you get caught by in the Palace. I just happen to be standing in here, so... so basically you get caught, and all you need for this trick is bombs and bomb shoes, I think. Yeah. So we're going to go into the Palace. Don't talk to these guys because it'll mess up, I think. And then what you want to do is you want to get ISG from the sign. So I don't know if it matters if you break it, but you want to get ISG. If I can do that. And then you want to go in this right tunnel, not the left one, the right one. And you want to reload the area 6 times, and then on the 7th, you want to grab your bomb, and then do a bomb hover up on the ledge. So if you don't know what a bomb hover is, I'll just start the trick over. In order to do a bomb hover, you need ISG. So from the sign, I got Infinite Sword Glitch. And now Link is in a state where I'm able to basically hover above the ground using damage. In this case, it would be bombs, a damage source. So you can use that bomb that you pull in this tunnel, and then you can hover off the ground like that, and then I just used another chew to get off the ground like that. So now I'm like in a hovering state. But anyway, in case you didn't know what that was. So we're going to start over again because I used some bombs. So we're going to get caught. And then we're going to go back in here. Oops. Come on. Oh, for this, I don't think you have to do this. You can probably just super slide in between the guards, but what I do is I just do a side hop and then jump slash. Like, I'm targeting and I press left and A and then B right away to jump up on the ledge, and then I just backflip. And then you can just jump right past the guards. This game is not busted at all, by the way. And then you get your ISG. So we want to load 6 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then pull the bomb going in the 7th time. Then you hover up on this thing, and then what you can do is you can just do a backflip on this archway. Oh my god, okay, whatever. So you do your backflip on the archway, and then you can do a bomb recoil here. It clips you up on this ledge, so you don't have to do some extra hovers. So what we're doing here is, in order for this to work, we need to take an actor from this room, and we're essentially manipulating the memory in the other room by doing stuff in this room. So we are going to do a... This is the tricky part. We're going to do a super slide off of the pot. And when we do the super slide, it's going to make us go through this tunnel. And when we get to the other side, before you go off the ledge, you want to just release everything so that the pot is like above your head. But you'll notice that the pot won't be there when you do that. I don't know. It's kind of confusing. But make sure that you break this pot and grab the magic, because if you don't grab the magic, then the trick can crash. And then the setup for this is to get in this corner. You want to do a full backflip, and then you want to crouch stab to the right, and then do a side hop, and then a shield turn up left to kind of get into position. In my case, this is the correct position for me. My controller notches are suited for this trick, which is nice. But some people have controller notches that will leave them, I think it would be a little too far this way or something. So when you're looking at the top of the clock, you kind of want it to be in line with this black line, or like maybe a little bit over this way as well. And that's so you can get the super slide going. But anyways, you get into position, and then what you want to do, I'm going to do this all in one motion, so it's going to be a little confusing. But you want to shield drop a bomb, and then you want to go down right for a little bit, so you're kind of standing on this white line over here. And then you just want to tap down. What I do is I tap down to get a little more in position, because if you're too close, then you won't super slide off the pot. So you want to tap down, and then you do your side hop when the bomb flashes quickly twice. So after the second fast flash, you do your side hop, and then what I do is I mash A, and then it should work with the super slide after that. And when I get the super slide, I want to release targets after I see that the super slide is working, because if you don't release target, you're not going to have the correct camera angle for this trick. And then I'll just pause buffer it to show you guys. But you do your backflip, crouch stab to the right, side hop, shield turn up left, and you do this. Okay, that time it didn't work because I started ground jump. So in that case, I think that was too close to the pot. So you want to make sure you're a little bit further back than what I just did there. Okay, that worked. So now we're super sliding off the pot. This is not a frame perfect trick, but I'm going to pause buffer it just so I can show you guys what's going on. So basically, if you choose to pause buffer this, you want to pause buffer until, so you can see the pot still on the frame. You want to keep going. So that's one frame of the pot being gone. And that's another frame of the pot being on. I think this is the one that will work. It might be a few frames after this too. And then you just release R, release everything. So now I'm carrying an invisible pot above my head. So this matters because I'm essentially taking... The game thinks that I have a pot over my head, I'm pretty sure. But the pot is still in that room, so I'm able to manipulate memory in this other room by doing this. So now you want to target this archway. You can get a straight angle just from this. It's easy to get a straight angle. And then you just walk straight into the room. And then you want to tap down. So you still have your straight angle. And then you want to do one ESS turn to the left. ESS turns are kind of tricky. I did them in my last tutorial. But in this game, they're a little bit more tricky than Ocarina of Time. Because of the ESS range and whatnot. But you want to do one turn. I think that was 2. I might have messed this whole thing up. Okay, that's one right there. So now, you want to go into this corner. It doesn't matter if you grab the rupee unless you want to try the trick again, then it doesn't work. But you go in this corner. What I do is I hold up left and just press A. Up left and target, and I press A. So now the pot was thrown. And everything is set up correctly. So you can do a bomb hover over this gap, or this fence here. And then you can get on this platform, jump right here. This is tricky, you don't want to fall here. And you want to get caught by a specific guard. So not this first guard, but this guard, the one that's just standing here right now. When you get caught by him, it is the most amazing thing ever. So now we are officially in the goat trial on the moon. And that is the moon warp that is used in any percents. And actually, all dungeons now is using it. I think most categories are going to use this one. But yeah, that's so this warp doesn't take you directly into Majora's Room, but it does take you into like a section of the moon, so you're able to like at least get to Majora. But basically, yeah, that's it. Much easier, much faster, not as complicated. It's pretty nice. If you guys have any more questions about what I did to get this to work, the super slide is by far the trickiest part of this entire trick. So if you have any questions, just leave it in the comments section, whatever, and I'll try to help out with that, I guess. So yeah, thank you for watching, guys, and hopefully I don't have to bust out another one of these tomorrow when something else gets found from this trick. But yeah, thanks for watching, everybody, and I will see you around.